What is up? Welcome to my channel. If you are wondering what's happened to my face, it is Halloween. It is that time of the year to just sit down, play with makeup, and have some fun. I love to do all the skull looks and all those pretty fun, like cutesy looks. But today I want it to be a little bit more gory. I want it to be a little bit more bloody and scary. We're gonna get into how I did this, so if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, so I already have my base done. I went in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I'm really liking this one right now. Sticky primers are the way to go. I mean, this is honestly the only sticky primer that I've tried, but sticky primer has honestly made my makeup application so much better. I used to always just think like primer was pretty much moisturizer, but sticky primers is something different. After my Milk Makeup Primer, I went in with my Glowish Skin Tint. You all know I absolutely love this one. This one's in the shade 2. It's a really good match for me. I'm really loving this one, especially the way that it sits on the skin. It's that My Skin But Better, absolutely love it. And I don't really necessarily want this look to be like full glam. So a skin tint is like the perfect way to go. I find most of my inspiration on like Pinterest or like Abby Roberts or her sister like Emma Roberts. Amazing. There's also Glam Gore, I believe her name is. She's on YouTube. I think she probably has like an Instagram too. Absolutely amazing, especially for Halloween looks. If ever you need Halloween inspiration, those are your girls to go look at. All right, so I wanna try and play around with like building a scar onto my face. I did get like these little, I bought tons and tons of stuff. I got these little like stickers. These are stupid. I guess they'll work, but this is not really what I want. I want something that's gonna look a little more realistic. And I saw a video on TikTok, and I'm pretty sure I've seen Glamgore do this as well. They build like scar tissue pretty much, or something that's like moldable where you can build a scar on your face. They built it out of Vaseline and flour. So we are going to try that. I just have like dollar store Vaseline, don't judge me, and I went and I grabbed my mom's flour. So I don't think you need a lot of this anyways, but let's just play around with it and see. I also just have like a little Tupperware container and a fork. We're gonna mix it up together. So I'm gonna start with about that much. Again, I don't think you need a lot at all, but we can always add more. All right, I added way too much flour. As you can see, it's not really mixing well, so I'm gonna go in with a little more Vaseline. Okay, I'm just gonna go right in with my hands because it's kind of hard to mix with a fork. The only thing I'm worried about actually is if this is gonna be like sticky or not. Like, how is this gonna stick to my face? Oh, I hate this. Oh my goodness. Ew, 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 I should have stuck to the fork. Okay, this is disgusting, but I think it's gonna work. Ew. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside for a second. I'm gonna wash my hands and I'll be right back. All right, we're back, and ew, I cannot believe that's about to go on my face. But I think I wanna do that first because then I can get the scar and like build around the scar. I wanna do like a little bit of an eye look. I wanna do a mouth look. I haven't bought these buttons. Maybe I can do something like that. I don't know why everybody puts buttons on their eyes, but like around Halloween time, I just see people with buttons. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's from like a movie or something, but I think I wanna do that scar first. Okay, ew, this is so gross. Oh, ew. You'll be seeing a video by me like tomorrow on TikTok, and it's gonna be like, I just broke out because I put flour and Vaseline on my face. Vaseline doesn't make you break out, but I'm assuming flour probably does. I also don't know how these people put it on so nicely. And what I want to do is like put fake blood in this and make it look like an actual scar. Now, if you can see, it's just on my face, and then I'm going to cut it with like a credit card or like a plastic knife or something. And then I'm going to add pigment and fake blood inside of it. I'm definitely not a makeup artist, but I am an artist. And I feel like artists can make just like a lot of different materials work for them. So that's what we're hoping for here. I'm also trying to get it a little thick because I want to be able to like cut in it and make it look like it's like raised. All right, I think that looks good. I just tried to flatten out the edges to make it look like it's my skin like coming up. And now I'm gonna cut it. I'm using this little spatula. I'm just gonna kind of like slice it with this. I feel like what you need is just like a sharp edge that you can just kind of like slice through it, but obviously not hurt yourself. I'm actually gonna go in with like the edge of this from Glossier, it's thebomb.com, instead of the spatula, just because the spatula is like a little bit thicker and I want more of a fine, like precise line. I don't know if you can see the cut that I made, but I'm gonna add some pigment in it right now so you'll be able to see it a little bit more. I think I wanna go in with the pigment first from like a palette versus the fake blood, just because I'm afraid that the pigment from the eyeshadows, it's not gonna sit very well on the fake blood. So I'm gonna do this last and just kind of like drip it on top. So as far as the palettes that I'm mainly gonna use today, I grabbed this one from NYX. This is the Ultimate palette. I just wanted something colorful, especially something that has reds in it. This has a couple different ones. I also grabbed this one from NYX. This is the Smoky Eye palette. This just has some blacks and some grays for me to really shade and deepen that red. But I might honestly grab some blushes too. I'll tell you everything that I'm using. I'm gonna list them down below though, just in case I forget to mention them. So I'm gonna start out with this deeper red in this NYX palette, and I'm going to add some setting spray into the top. I'm gonna mix it together just so I can make the shadow act more as like an eyeliner. That's gonna allow it to be a little bit more pigmented and a little bit more precise. What I want is like that deeper red. I'm not looking for like a flushed kind of like blended out type of red at the moment. I might do something like that on the eye, but for now, right on the cut, I just want like a very deep red. Okay, that's actually turning out really nicely. I'm gonna add some black in that fake blood, and that's really gonna make it like come alive. While I do this, let me just tell you what I did this past weekend. So if you follow me on here, you probably follow me on TikTok also and on Instagram. If you don't, definitely do that. About a year ago, I would say, I met my really good friend Rudy on social media. And ever since then, we honestly started talking pretty much daily. And she was supposed to be getting married like during the pandemic, like 2 years ago, I think. And you know, ever since we started talking, like there was one day she was like, wait, do you want to come to my wedding? I talk to you like every single freaking day. And I was like, oh my God, absolutely yes. Especially because honestly, I talk to her so much to the point where I honestly treat her more as like just a friend in general rather than like a social media friend. And it was the cutest, most adorable trip ever. I took my friend Leticia and we just had an absolute great time. Seeing Rudy walk down the aisle like right when she came out was honestly the most strangest thing ever, but it was also just like the coolest thing. And she's the exact same person who I like speak to online as she is in person. It was so cute. And to like see her interaction with her husband, he's a fantastic guy. They are definitely like more best friends rather than just like lovers. You could honestly just like see that connection between them. And it was such a beautiful, beautiful wedding. I'm about to start crying just thinking about it again. Their vows were absolutely beautiful. I actually cried just thinking about it. Well, I'm gonna go in with this black from the NYX Smoky Eye palette. I just want to deepen up that red. On the way back from Nashville, I was actually sitting on the flight and I was listening to Ariana Grande. I think it was like Just a Little Bit of Your Heart. And just like an emotional like love song like that, I started thinking about like Rudy's vows to read. And honestly, I started crying. And it got to the point where the guy next to me like looked at me and was like, are you okay? And like gave me a little pat on the knee, like, it'll be okay. We'll make it to like DC in like just like an hour. And I was like, that's not why I'm crying. It was beautiful. And I honestly can't wait to go back just to have like one-on-one bonding time with Rudy. Because you know, the wedding was absolutely beautiful, but I did like want some times where I'm like, just come hang out with me. Like, let's just go eat freaking Taco Bell and like poop ourselves after. And I'm sorry, you're probably not getting that reference, but Rudy definitely understands Taco Bell and then the poops. Rudy also invited Dana, who you've probably seen as well. And Dana was just like Rudy. She was like, just as you see online, she's like the exact same person in person, whatever. She was great. And honestly, like just like running up and like saying hi to them and stuff, it was honestly like I've known them for years. And that was amazing. And it just kind of validated like what it's like to make friends online. Because sometimes you honestly feel distance from the people that you meet online on social media. And this just went to prove that those are real relationships and real friendships. Look at that. That looks really good. I'm so excited. Also, Rudy and Dana, they just looked absolutely stunning. I was making fun of Rudy before going to the wedding and I was like, you posted a tutorial for your makeup look online. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna show up looking just like you. No, it was honestly just great. And I met a bunch of like Rudy's friends and people that follow me on social media that like I know the face, but I didn't know them in person. And it was just like a great experience. I'm definitely looking forward to another trip in Nashville for sure. I'm staying away from Broadway though. Broadway was the worst place I've ever been to in my entire life. Broadway was like Times Square on something because like, you know how Times Square is just open, everybody's walking, nobody's like driving through. Broadway was like shoved onto freaking a sidewalk and like music's coming in one ear, another music's coming in the next. I didn't see Dolly Parton. I didn't hear Florida Georgia Line. Like, I don't know what I was experiencing. And Leticia and I were just like walking through it and we were like, we have to get out of here like immediately. Like we need to go. So we went to Sephora. of course, and Nashville has a beautiful, beautiful Sephora. Okay, I wanna zoom you in as close as I can so you can see. I'm loving this. The only thing is it's actually a little shiny, like that Vaseline is really present here and it's really, really shiny. I have this super cheap like contour palette from Wet n Wild. I'm just gonna use this, the lighter shade, just to like matte that down a little bit. I think powder is definitely helping. I'm really, really liking this so far. I think I might wait to add the fake blood until I do more of the face, just so I can work with the makeup first before adding that fake blood, because I really don't know what kind of like consistency it's gonna be. All right, I'm gonna work with the eyes a little bit. I'm going to do black, like really, really dark black, like a smoked out liner type of look, like a smoky eye, and then like a bunch of like red outside of it. I'm gonna kind of make it like veiny, hopefully. I don't know, let's see. I'm just gonna go back with this NYX smoky eye palette. I'm gonna use the black really heavily. I'm gonna spray a little bit just to do like the eyeliner look first, and then I'm gonna blend it out with a fanned out brush. I also don't really care how precise I'm gonna be with this because I'm really gonna smoke it out here. I also feel like with these looks, like do not worry about messing it up. Like we are really going in with the look here. So like go crazy, mess it up. You can always layer more things on top of it. This is definitely not like a really put together like full glam look at all. You definitely need to be careful when you get to the scar because it's kind of making that eyeshadow really, really splotchy underneath. I can definitely work with it though, so we're just gonna keep going, but just be careful when you're getting to that area. I'm gonna add some of the red just to smoke it out and really make it that like bloody eye look. All right, I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty blush. I'm gonna add some really pigmented areas around the eye area. I just feel like I want more red colors. I don't want something too bold though, so I'm actually gonna use a blush. I think this one's really pigmented as well. It's like a fine color for me to just kind of blend out that red. So let's do it. See that? I just wanted some more red pigment around the area because that eyeshadow was just not doing it for me. So not only is this adding a flush of color, but you can also go in and use this kind of like an eyeshadow base. Just having some pinky like red pigment on the skin. If you layer that red eyeshadow on top of it, it's gonna really make it pop some more. All right, this is looking pretty cool. I'm gonna go do the exact same thing on the other eye minus the scar. Once I do that, I'll be right back. All right, we are looking very spooky here. Is this what I was going for? I don't know. Does it look good? I also don't know. But we're gonna continue. I think I'm gonna do the nose real quick. Actually, no, I feel like I should do the blood soon. All right, first thing we're gonna do is the mouth. We're gonna cut the mouth. We're gonna bring it all the way up. We're gonna do a cute little Joker moment. I'm gonna take a precise brush like this one. I'm gonna dip it right in that setting spray, go in with my NYX Smoky Eye palette again, that black shade, and we are going to create that mouth. I do have somewhat of an issue. My facial hair causes an issue with all of these types of looks. Just like making the mouth, it kind of like coats the hair and kind of like messes it up a little bit. I don't know if you can really tell, like I can tell a lot. I think it's fine though. I mean, we're just gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna grab this like black liquid liner because I really wanna make this a little bit deeper. And then I'm gonna take a fluffy brush like this one and just blend it out with the red pigment. I look insane right now, but like in a good way, right? Okay, stay with me here. Just stay with me. Okay, what I think we need to do, we're definitely gonna add the fake blood and I wanna add some like veininess happening here. In every single picture and every single pose, we will not be showing the teeth. Okay, the teeth are not gonna be part of this look. The teeth need to go. Serious? Looks only. I think I need to deepen up that scar too. Let's start there. I'm gonna add some more black, I'm gonna add some more red. Angled brush, back into pigment, back with the setting spray. Well, we do have the fake blood too, but let me just do the pigment first. Where is my setting spray? Just a heads up, the pigment along with the petroleum jelly that's on my face, it is ruining the color in my palette. So I suggest using honestly like very cheap palettes. These ones from NYX, they are extremely, extremely affordable. Maybe go get yourself something like this. Don't use your nice palettes. I'm just adding like these little like veiny things coming from my eyes. I definitely want to stop soon. I don't want this look to be like overwhelming. I don't want this look to be overwhelming. We went subtle glam today. Just a subtle, like little cute little makeup Halloween look. This is what all the girlies are wearing these days, right? There we go, there we go. Oh, I really like that. Doing it on the other side. I feel like we need something on the nose, maybe just like a little bit of red pigment. Let's go ahead and add that. This is so too much. Okay, I think we are ready for the fake blood. Hey. I also bought these, but I do not think they're part of the look. No. Yeah, that's not gonna be part of the look. All right, let's see what this blood, oh, ew, this is like Jell-O. This is literally more liquidy Jell-O. Yikes. I don't think I like this at all. It also just looks super fake too. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's gonna ruin the look. I do kind of like the shine that it's giving this look, but it honestly just makes the blood look like wet. It doesn't actually look like real blood to me. Something is burning my eyes, so that's fun. I think we're gonna call this done. We're gonna call this done. It's done. So here is the finished look. All right, so that is it for this video. I hope this turned out good. I'm gonna like look at the footage after the fact and be like, whoa, Kevs, this is not what we had planned for today. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this look, please go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe before you leave. All these products, because I know you wanna use them, because I know you want this look, they're gonna be listed down below. Thank you all so much for being here and hanging out with me. Go have a safe and happy Halloween. See you in the next video. Bye guys.